Real talk, a lot of beginner YouTubers are getting finessed before they even upload their first video. They see these big creators with $1,000 cameras, studio lights, fancy mics, and they start thinking, man, I can't even start unless I got all that. Nah, kill all that noise. You do not need a $2,000 setup to start making clean videos. You need the right cheap gear in the right order. So in this video, I'm building a beginner YouTube setup for under $100. Not some fake budget setup where the first item costs $600. I'm talking mic, lights, tripod, background glow, the basic stuff that actually makes your videos look and sound better. And if you're trying to start YouTube without blowing your whole paycheck, this is the setup I'd look at first. Because let's keep it honest. Most beginner videos don't look bad because the person has no talent. They look bad because the room is dark, the audio sounds like it was recorded inside a closet, and the phone is sitting sideways on a stack of books. That's not a creator setup. That's survival mode. And survival mode is not what gets people to keep watching. First thing I'm grabbing is a budget wireless mic. Not a camera, not a lens, not some giant studio rig. A mic. Because bad audio will kill your video faster than bad footage. You can have a decent looking shot, but if your voice sounds far away, echoey, or muddy, people are gone. They don't even think about it. They just swipe, click off, and keep moving. This is where beginners mess up. They'll spend money trying to make the video look better, but the sound still feels cheap. That phone mic from across the room? Nah, that ain't it. A small wireless mic brings your voice right up front. Now you sound closer, cleaner, more serious. And when people can hear you clearly, they trust the video more. That's why audio goes first. Next up, lighting. And I'm gonna say this straight. Your phone camera probably ain't the problem. Your lighting is. A cheap phone and good lighting can look way better than an expensive camera in a dark room. That's why a budget LED light kit is one of the smartest upgrades you can make. Turn the lights on, clean up the shadows, and now the whole video starts looking like you actually planned it. Look at the difference. Same room, same phone, same basic setup. But once the lighting hits right, the whole thing changes. The video looks sharper, the background looks cleaner, the gear looks more expensive. That's the game. You don't always need better equipment. Sometimes you just need to stop recording in bad lighting. Third thing, get a tripod. I know somebody needs to hear this. Stop stacking your phone on books, cups, shoe boxes, and whatever else you got sitting around the room. That setup might work one time, but it's not clean. A tripod gives you height, stability, and control. Now your shot stays locked in. No slipping, no weird angle, no shaky beginner mess. Shaky footage makes people feel like the video is low effort. Even if the information is good, the presentation looks rushed. But when the phone is stable, everything feels more professional. That's what beginners need to understand. You're not just buying gear, you're buying trust. Because the cleaner your video looks, the longer people give you a chance. Now for the background. This part isn't mandatory, but it gives the setup that extra sauce. Cheap RGB lights can take a boring wall and make it look like an actual creator space. You don't need a mansion. You don't need a studio. You just need a little glow behind the desk, a clean angle, and the right lighting in front. That's how you make a basic room look like a set. So now look what we got. Mic for clean audio, lights for better video, tripod for stable shots, RGB lights for the background. And we still didn't buy a camera. That's the part a lot of beginners get backwards. They think the camera is the first move. Nah. The first move is making the gear you already have look better. And if you're making faceless videos, the setup makes even more sense. You don't need to be on camera. You can record product shots, desk shots, screen recordings, tutorials, voiceovers, reactions, reviews, all without showing your face. That's why this setup is powerful. It's simple, it's cheap, and it gives you enough to start creating without waiting around for perfect gear. Now, if you want that clean top-down look, the kind you see on tech channels, then an overhead desk mount is the extra piece to think about. This lets you film your hands, your products, your desk setup, your unboxings, your notes, all from above. That one angle can make a cheap video look way more premium. And for faceless creators, that's a serious cheat code. Now let's talk about the easy button. If you don't want to piece everything together one by one, you can grab an all-in-one vlogging kit. That's for the person who says, look, just give me the box with everything in it. And I get it. A kit is simple. You open it, set it up, and start recording. But here's the truth. The kit is easier, but separate pieces usually give you more control. You can pick a better mic, better lights, a stronger tripod, and upgrade one piece at a time. With a kit, if one part is weak, you're kind of stuck with it. So my call is this. If you want the easiest path, grab the kit. But if you want the smarter setup, build it piece by piece. That's how you stretch the money. I'll put everything in order down in the description so you don't have to guess. Mic first, lights second, tripod third, background lights fourth, and the all-in-one kit if you just want the shortcut. Quick heads up, some of those may be affiliate links, which means I may earn a small commission, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. I'm just putting the setup together so you don't waste money buying random junk. And this right here is the point. You do not need to wait until you have expensive gear to start YouTube. You need a clean setup, clear audio, solid lighting, and a reason for people to keep watching. That's it. This setup is not about looking rich, it's about looking ready. Because the creator who starts with a smart, cheap setup is already ahead of the person still waiting to afford the perfect camera. So if you're starting a channel, stop overthinking it. Get the basics, set it up, start recording, then improve as you go. And if you want the full budget setup, it's linked below. And in the next video, I'll show you how to make cheap footage look expensive using free editing tools.